10 in 10.
All right, here I am. I'm in the town of Lendor. I've already hit the casino, but I don't want to do the Monster Coliseum because I realize it's kind of bullshit. So let's talk to this NPC. Her name's Benesse.
What's going on?
Hey, Lendor's here. Holy shit! Hey, Ray, are you here too?
Yeah.
Folks, we got a special guest on 10 and 10 this week. It's Ray. Ray, why don't you take this dialogue?
I just got out of bed. I heard this stuff
Why don't
from
you take this
downstairs.
dialogue box?
What's going on?
Why don't you take this dialogue box?
I can't really see that well right now. I just got up. I'm a little bleary-eyed. What's going on? Okay, this is...
I'm in Lendor.
Is this
what are
English?
You doing? This is Japanese.
Oh, that's going to be tough. You're...
Let's see what quests I still need to do. Because I just started that sub quest with the old man and the cane.
Alex, I thought we were going to do the show today. You know, our show.
This is the show.
I mean, you're right. No, it's your show.
No.
I'm talking about our show.
Raymond, it's our show now.
No more Whoppers. Remember that?
This is No More Whoppers in 10.
No, listen.
What's up? What's going on? I'm
How long
to
have you
my
been
house.
doing this?
Oh, it's a couple years?
No, I mean... You've been doing this all night?
No, this is every episode now.
No, I mean... God damn it.
Raymond, I'm going to let you choose which boss we tackle next.
The brown one.
Ooh,
is there a brown one?
Probably.
Whichever one's more brown.
You know what? Let me go to the online monster guide and search by Brown.
Brown's Encyclopedia.
Nothing. It's an Encyclopedia Brown.
No, there's...
What's he doing these days?
Dead.
Let's start our 100th episode.
What do you want for breakfast?
Cream of wheat?
All right. I'll get it going there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to No More Whoppers, episode 100. Yes, indeed. My name is Ray Barnholt, the bloodthirsty stares that killed Ed 209. And with me, as always, my erstwhile partner, who has joined me for 13 years of friendship and 100 delightful episodes of this show, the one and only Alfredo Macaroni.
It's just so nice to be here.
Yeah. All right. I figured I had to get at least one... a stereotypical thing in every 100 episodes.
Thanks for stereotyping, ass. Although, let me come clean. I'm recording right now in what makes me look like Brooklyn white trash. I'm just wearing a white t-shirt tucked into jeans, and that's it. So, get that into your mind hole.
Sure.
I might as well be holding a beer.
Did I tell you I'm Italian? Let me restate that.
Folks, welcome to the show.
Been? Oh, hi.
I'm okay.
Great.
How are you doing?
I'm fantastic. It's been a very hectic 2 weeks. We will get to that shortly.
Yes. Actually, Alex, if you don't mind, I'd like to
Just
start
call me
off.
Alice. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Would you stop doing that to me?
I've got Kodama on the brain because Raymond. I've got Kodama on the brain because today is Ryoko Kodama's birthday.
No one in this goddamn earth was thinking of the heroine Alice from Phantasy Star. We all thought of the normal name Alice. A-L-I-C-E.
Happy birthday, Rie-chan.
You goddamn stupid nerd.
You know, the Japanese version, she's named Alisa. Yes! All right.
Alex, I'd like to start off by yelling at you for forgetting something.
And you can start that way, middle that way, and end that way.
Yes. I was listening to 10 and 10 the other day.
Sure. I did make an editing mistake, so don't call me out on that.
It's a fine show. Congratulations on getting people to pay you monthly.
We're all very proud.
For it. I was listening to one episode, and you mentioned on it that you had just found out how to play Dragon Quest X on the Wii U gamepad.
Yes.
And this is where I'm going to yell, okay?
Okay.
I fucking told you Dragon Quest X could be played on the gamepad.
Did you?
That was the entire reason I was telling you to get it in the first place for months.
Well, I forgot.
You stupid forgetting ass.
You forget things that I tell you.
Why else would you have gotten it? I told you months ago on this show. You could get it. You could play it on the gamepad. You could use the headphones on it. You could patch it into the podcast that you do. It would have been so much easier. And it took you 10 episodes for you to finally get that through your freaking thick skull.
You're supposed to die.
Anyway, 10 and 10.
This hasn't been.
Anyway, 10 and 10. Give it a listen.
Yes. That's at zen10.libsyn.com.
There, yes. Not, in fact, Chinese hackers.
No.
Yeah, that's right. And now we have not only Maribel Mondays, but I'm thinking of introducing Fishbell Fridays, which will also be Dragon Quest VII.
So then you'd have 3 days of actual Dragon Quest X.
Yes, it's like a weekend before and after the weekend.
Okay.
Right?
Doesn't seem like what people signed up for.
I know, but I mean, I asked everybody on Twitter, and everyone's like, yeah, just do whatever is fun, and that's fun. Like, do whatever you have fun doing.
I don't like that. I don't think you should listen to them.
Fuck off!
What if I give you $500 a month just to listen to me?
I'll do whatever you say.
All right, great. Anyway.
Let's get that set up, shall we?
Yeah, of course. Sure. All right.
All right.
Let me give you my account number.
No,
wait. You give me your account.
All right, 1, 2, 3. 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At
555.
At visa.com.
Yes.
That's how account numbers work, right? Like email addresses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, that's like CompuServe email addresses.
Oh, yeah.
They were all numbers.
Oh, it's like my my ISP, when they give you a default email address, it looks like a randomly generated password. It's like 20 meaningless alphanumerics.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, how am I supposed to ever use this?
Yeah, we've all been there.
That's gross.
Anyway, Alex,
Raymond!
What are you feeling? What are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I just did a wedding this morning.
Yeah?
For a very nice couple who both had glasses. Pretty great.
Okay. I mean, that seems like a common thing.
It is. 40% of Japanese people wear glasses or contacts.
Yes.
It's the highest rate in the world.
Here's an interesting stat. 99% of them smoke.
That's not true.
Oh. It feels like that when you go into an arcade.
Yes, it does. All right, we can say that a large majority of arcade dwellers probably smoke.
Yes.
And pachinko, what the fuck?
Sure.
It's like being in the loudest motel room in the world. That's what it smells like.
So more people got married. We wish them well.
As we do all betrothed.
Yes.
That's before you're married, right? After you're just married.
I don't recall.
Post-trothed? Anyway,
What's
Raymond,
a
I went
troth?
hiking. I went hiking.
Oh, that's right. That was like a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
It was. I know, but I haven't had a chance to talk about it. Now, what I really want to talk about is what happened after the hiking. But first, let me get the hiking itself out of the way. Finbar and I went to this mountain called Mount Horaiji with a couple of girls that he knows who I'd never met before, and actually he'd only met once. I thought they'd known each other for a long time. But then, afterwards, we were hanging out, having a couple of beers, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I met them for the first time at the St. Patrick's Day parade. This is the second time I'm meeting them." All right, great.
Well, it's important when you go hiking to go with people you trust.
It is, and I, like me, I'm afraid of heights. You knew that, right?
No.
Okay, I'm afraid of heights and needles.
All right.
At the same time, especially.
Now, hold on. You're not talking about Biff's henchman from Back to the Future. Needles.
His name was Needles?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I am.
Flea?
Yes.
Okay, you
The
are
musician?
afraid of him. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Right. But yeah, and there were, I've never really been up on a mountain, where you are literally inches away from death at all times.
Okay,
Pretty terrifying. But I did get to take a lot of good pictures, and that was fun.
So you were near death a couple of times. Why is that? I mean, is it just narrow paths or what?
No, it's because there are rock cliffs that you go out to see the valley, and if you slip, you fall down hundreds of feet and die. That's why.
Okay.
It's an honest to goodness cliff, and yeah, very steep. Some of the paths were very steep. Some of the wood bridges were broken, and at one point, I felt like I was in the final scene of Temple of Doom, where the only way out is to cut the bridge and then swing to the other side.
Right, of course. Yeah.
He's not nuts. He's crazy. Is that what he says?
So, yeah.
All right.
And this leads to after the hike when you ate a heart.
Yes, I did. Hey, Molaram Sularam. That's my motto. Om Shiva, Om Shiva.
That's Italian.
Yes. Back in the old country. Hey, it's time for dinner. Om Shiva, Om Shiva. Thanks. Okay. Here's what happened after hiking. That I've been in Japan for 8 years. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. Raymond, I have finally, for the first time in my life, used chopsticks. How do you eat with sticks? It's
first time in your life. What?
I tried stabbing with them. That didn't work. Very first time in my life I have ever been kicked out of an onsen for having my tattoo.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
This has been a while. And actually, just by pure coincidence, I was listening to an older episode of this show where you were talking about where the cold open was your supervisor asking you if you had a tattoo.
Oh, God, yeah.
And we got on a little tattoo jag there.
That's right.
But now, apparently it's finally happened.
It has. And Finbar, I guess, used to live out that way a long time ago. And he used to go to that onsen a lot. And he said they're really cool and they don't care about tattoos. And that's true. The staff, when we walked in, said nothing. Like, there was no signs that said no tattoos. And we went in, you did the thing where you strip down and then you wash and then you go into the bath. And me and Finbar are sitting in the bath. And he's like, hey, I'm going to check out the outside bath. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to sit here for a little bit and then I'll join you. And so he goes to the outside bath. And I'm sitting there for about 5 or 10 minutes.
See, he's leaving you alone. I can already see this is going to go bad.
Yep. And then one of the staff comes over to me in, clothes. And
wades in.
Yeah. Sarah? No, he taps me on the shoulder. He's Donald Duck.
Splish-splosh.
There we go. He taps me on the shoulder. He's like, excuse me, sir. We'd like you to leave because of your tattoo. And I'm like, okay, fine, fuck it. And I want to point out right now, it's embarrassing enough being humiliated in front of a bunch of people. Yeah. It is an entirely new world of humiliation when you're buck-ass naked.
Probably.
It's like, wow, you've caught me at my absolute most vulnerable, and now you're embarrassing me in front of everybody.
Yeah, well, they may not see it that way in that country. It's a different culture.
So I go back in the locker room, I put my clothes back on, I go back out to the lobby, and I wait for Finbar and the girls to finish up.
Yeah, okay. They told you to pack it up, Al Capone. We don't serve your type here.
Now, I knew something was going to happen. I knew something was up when the staff guy first went outside where Finbar was, looked at Finbar, shook his head, and then came into where I was, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
What?
Because here's what happened. Here's what I found out happened in the end. The onsen itself doesn't have a no tattoo policy. Some asshole complained to the staff.
Okay. Yeah.
Some asshole actually put his clothes back on, went out to the front desk and was like, there's a foreigner in there with a tattoo. We'd really like you to get rid of him. Yes, sir. No problem. Right away.
Classic.
Yeah. Now, Finbar was fucking livid about the whole thing because beforehand I asked him, like, are you sure it's okay if I have a tattoo? He's like, yeah, no problem. So he starts bitching at the staff guy, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you better fucking give him a refund. And the staff's like, yes, of course, right away, yes. So at least I got my money back. Just lost, a whole lot of self-respect.
Well, $1 in the hand is worth 2 balls in the bush.
That is my favorite saying.
Excuse me, water.
Thanks. No, it's Alex. You can call me water, though. I don't care.
No, would you like some?
Oh, yes, thanks.
Now, hold on. Before we go any farther, let's explain to the audience who Finbar is. Because, it's episode 100, and someone may be listening for the first time. So let me go, if you don't mind. Finbar is a friend of yours.
He is a friend of mine. He owns an international...
That's it. That's all we need.
All right. Okay. TMI.
Alex has many friends. We've discussed them many times on this show.
Sure. Gregory Peck.
We can't expect you all to remember them the same way we have. There's Finbar. No. There's Lucky.
Skull. Skull. The skeleton.
No, Skoal, the tobacco.
Oh, sorry. Scroll. He does a magazine called Ray Barnold.
There's Milk Toast. The Butler.
Skeevy.
Jimmy Two Hands.
Miracle Sandy.
Jimmy Four Hands.
Sandwich Butt.
And, of course, Ken.
Thanks.
Just some of the crazy characters you hear about in Alex's Tales of Japan.
Yes, I'm starting a new Saturday morning cartoon, Tales from Japan. I'm all anime. It's like the Jackie Chan adventure or whatever.
Yeah, of course.
I am Jackie Chan.
Japan.
Where he doesn't even voice himself.
No, of course not.
I got Billy West to cover for me.
Yeah, that's too much work for a high-powered star like him.
Yeah.
Japan.
I am Jackie Chan. I am Jackie Chan.
Japan.
I am Jackie Chan. Thanks. I am Jackie
Thanks,
Chan.
Japan.
Remix.
Thanks. I would like Japan to just at least maybe try to be nicer. I mean, not even just to foreigners, just to people with like tattoos. Like,
I mean, what you've just explained is really like the craziness of their false customer service crap.
Yeah,
because,
yeah.
In trying to please one customer, they've upset two.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Was it really worth it? Was it really worth it to you assholes in the end? I doubt.
Well, now I can tell you right now, I'm never fucking going to another onsen for the rest of my life.
First of all, it's such a Ray thing to say.
Sorry. I will tell you, though, I tweeted to a friend about this, and when I did, I was typing out the words "an onsen," and my iPhone tried to autocorrect it to nonsense, which I think says a lot. Right? That's pretty much what it fucking was.
So that's a palindrome, right? And
yes,
onsen, nonsense.
That's right. Nonsense.
Well, I'm sorry that had to happen to you, especially when you have such an innocuous tattoo.
I know, it's a fucking
sure, it's
nerd tattoo.
incredibly humongous.
It is. I mean, well, it's like humongous.
It's pretty big.
You're pretty big.
I mean, it's the symbol of Loto. It's something that the Japanese have created.
That's right. Well, borrowed from the Nazca lines.
Well, ish.
It's pretty identical.
No. Come on.
Sure.
Shades of gray. Shades of gray.
Fine. 50 of them.
But I mean, you're wearing your pride. You're wearing your appreciation of Japan right on your sleeve, literally.
Yes.
Your skin sleeve.
That's right.
No, wait. That's not a dirty thing.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It should be pretty clear. Hey guys, big nerd here. Just want to take a bath. Thanks.
I cosplayed several times.
I'll take my getting kicked out off the air.
I'll take my swirly off the air.
Thanks. Flush. I don't know. I've been here for 8 years, and I still feel. I mean, obviously, all foreigners, you feel ostracized. You're never going to fit in ever. And it's taking me 8 years to very slowly kind of almost come to terms with it.
Sure.
Like, all right, the Japanese people are pretty much beyond help when it comes to dealing with people from other countries. Like, they're never, ever going to not see them as insane alien monsters.
Yes.
And I think that's why I get frustrated whenever I see Japan try to do these things where, like, they want to appeal to the international community. Like the fucking Nobel Prize thing. Like, our Constitution is so great. Hey, everybody, look.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like, or not even that, but like stuff like the Olympics coming to Tokyo in a couple years.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, everybody, we want to be respected on the world stage. Well, maybe start with not fearing and reviling people from other cultures. No!
Yeah. Or not hosting the Olympics.
Yeah, like, they've got a lot of shit to get prepared before they're ready for that because, like, Hollywood, Tokyo. I'm looking at my notes and folks, the Olympics are coming to Hollywood.
You might call it Little Hollywood.
Check out the Harrison Ford luge.
Like
Tokyo.
In India, there's Tollywood in Tokyo.
Thanks. Great. Toki would.
There, I just saved
Thanks. Tokyo is already enough of a clusterfuck as it is. I can't imagine, like, the Olympics happening there.
Well, I think almost every city that has had the Olympics has dealt with that.
I know, but Tokyo isn't it the most crowded city in the world?
And it's about to get more so.
Oh, we're promoting our sitcom already?
Yes.
All right. 2 foreigners.
Thursday at 10. The Tokyo Olympics.
Wait, was I setting up the show, or is the name of the show just 2 foreigners?
No, you're setting up.
Oh, okay. 2 foreigners moving to Tokyo together to live their dream as...
Bobsleds.
Not even bobsledders, just bobsleds.
No. Yeah.
We want to be in the Olympics.
Yeah. And damn it, this is the only way we know how.
I'll see you at the bottom.
We trained for years, molding ourselves, turning our bodies into aluminum.
Excuse me, aluminium.
No, you...
Sorry.
Get out of here, Euro trash.
Trying to appeal to the international crowd.
Well, take it somewhere else.
Fine.
Speaking of sitcoms, I want to tell you about something I just found out about last week.
What's that?
The Judge Judy primetime special.
No.
This is going to be on CBS.
No.
I believe it already has been, probably by the time this is up.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. But there is going to be a Judge Judy primetime special. 8 o'clock.
It's a sitcom?
No.
Then why did you say speaking of sitcoms?
Primetime TV.
All right, fine. Oh, okay. Well, I can see that. Okay, it's a Judge Judy special.
Oh, God damn it, Alex. You take one little concept.
No, that's too much of a leap. That's too much of your mental gymnastics.
Alex!
No! That's like if we were talking about, like, apples, and I said, speaking of apples, I just had udon for lunch. What? They're both foods? Yeah, but that's a leap. No! Yes! No!
It's for veto.
No! Oh, God.
Why do you always freak out when I play 2 at once?
It's like we're crossing the streams. Yes! Yes!
I'm Alex!
Fuck!
I'm Alex!
Wow.
Well,
Stereo and stereo. Okay, where were we?
anyway,
Judge
if I manage to catch that, I'll let you know about it.
Judge Judith.
I don't know. Is it like
My
Isn't that
sister's
show-
cat is named Judith. What's up?
is that show like an hour already? No, wait, is it like no? The show's half an hour. So would it be an hour-long special?
Is that the one where they choose the winner by applause and they've got that applause meter that has a judge's wig on it?
I'm afraid not.
That was Kids Court, right?
Yes, it was.
Why don't we combine the two?
I don't know. I think a Kids Court primetime special would be great.
I think it would.
Then you could have more swearing on it.
He wants to stay up as late as he fucking wants.
No. You still have to bleep that.
Oh, okay.
Come on. Yes.
That's really the whole concept.
Okay, great.
That's the first case, yeah.
Jiminy Christmas. Yeah. I just looked it
She
up.
wants to have a pony. What? Sorry.
The special was 4 days ago.
Oh.
Anyway,
like
moving
as
on.
we're recording or when this comes out?
When we're recording.
Oh, okay. So we're tardy.
Excuse me?
We're tardy.
Don't use words like that here.
Let's go save the crystal.
We're a family show. Excuse you.
I'm sorry. We're fucking late.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. SFW.
All right.
So, how are you?
I'm all right.
Great. How's life in those United States? Also, how's humor in uniform?
Well, it could always be better, with another shooting going on and stuff.
Oh, God, yeah. Yeah. That is verdonk.
Yeah. Don't use that word.
Why? I already did.
I'm
gonna...
Listen,
hey, let's do that.
I am being controlling, and I'd like you to submit, please.
Wait, I've got an idea. Let's do this. I'm going to use whatever fucking word I want to.
Okay.
And I feel like you're being redonk. Right. Rybold.
Yes, dear.
Droopy.
I don't like you.
Folks, it's the Alex and Droopy Show.
Yes. After I get fired, that's what it'll be.
Drop dead.
Droopy, did you leave the toilet seat up?
No.
Oh, sorry, that was me. Cue theme song. It's Alex and Droopy. Na, 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 na.
Feels like all your TV ideas are like 2 seconds. Or 2 seconds at a time.
Check it out. Droopy's course.
Everything from the theme song to the plots.
Fuck you two.
Droopy, I'm home.
Welcome back, Alex. Dinner's almost ready.
You can't cook, you're a dog.
But I can stand up.
Go outside and shit.
It's Alex and Droopy.
My rib! Oh, God. I forgot to mention I bruised my rib last week.
Hiking?
No, I was walking out of Osa Bar, and it was raining
Into a
pretty
real
heavily.
bar. Ow.
Thanks. It was raining heavily, and I slipped on the sidewalk, and I smacked like my whole body on the sidewalk. But it was the kind of slip
You
where
tripped
like
and fell.
I tripped and fell in the rain. Yes, and it's the kind of trip where you don't. It's not the kind that you have time to process.
No.
It's not like slip. Oh no, going down. Womp. Oh, I'm down. It was like I'm walking, and then instantly, the next nanosecond, my cheek is on the pavement, like I'm touching the ground. It was that. It was so instant.
Wow.
And like there's pain radiating from different parts of my body. Most of it has healed, but I ended up bruising a rib, which means every time I cough or sneeze or laugh too hard, it hurts.
Yeah. Wow. Sorry about that.
No, you didn't do it, did you?
No.
Okay, good.
No, I don't control sidewalks.
No.
That's not my superpower. My supervillain power.
Aren't you in charge of the municipal department?
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's been a fun week. Had a lot of fun getting kicked out of places and climbing mountains.
Yeah, sounds like it. Can't say my week has been that action-packed.
You ate that thing?
What?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to jog your memory here, man.
Sure, I had a stromboli for dinner today.
There you go.
Yeah. Actually, yesterday for lunch, I did have a cheesesteak. We went and got
Good.
cheesesteaks.
I had my favorite ramen yesterday, tonkotsu ramen.
Great. How about cheesesteak ramen?
Oh, give it to me. That does sound good. Somebody get on that. I went out last night with the very nice girl that I am seeing.
All right, you want to keep us updated, or rather recap?
Well, okay.
The word is recap, Ray.
Okay,
fucking
thank you.
Get it straight, you piece of shit.
I'm Alex.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alex.
Let's repack. My friend's girlfriend introduced me to this girl who's very fun, and sorry, I've still got stuff in my throat from coughing, from laughing, from you. Yeah, I guess we're an item. That's the term the kids are using.
Oh, real.
She's super fun. Last night we went out for tonkotsu ramen at this hole-in-the-wall Chinese place that was pretty good. And fried rice.
How many dates has it been? What are we looking at?
Just us?
Sure.
4?
Okay.
Or 5?
Yep. That's an item.
None of this is admissible in a court of law.
No.
All right.
But although I would have known better if I'd watched that Judge Judy special.
That's right.
Nothing? Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah, looks like you got yourself an item.
Things are going pretty well here in the Nagoya. I've got bar stuff. That's coming up next segment.
Hold on, another question.
What's up?
This young woman. Younger, older-ish?
Same age as me.
Great.
I believe we covered this last episode.
I don't remember.
It was there.
I don't remember.
I introduced her as being my own age.
What's next? Who's the next prospect?
I did meet a nice girl. I was introduced to a very nice girl who is my own age.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. I'm sorry. I don't recall.
Get off the stand. Get down.
Okay.
Oh God, he's droopy.
Judge Droopy.
Guilty. I sentence you to be hanged by the neck until dead. God, he's strict.
Don't pee on my head and tell me it's raining. That was something Judge Judy said once.
I know, Ray.
I know, but maybe they don't.
I used to watch the show. I was a PA for 3 seasons.
Yes. No, you were the bailiff.
Yes. I tried to form a tight relationship with her. Like, instead of Judge Judy, I tried to shorten it. I call her Judge Judd. She did not like that at all.
No.
And then I tried to shorten even further. Just call her Judd Judd.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And the third time was Judge Jew, and that really did not work. That did not stick.
Then I went to JJ, and then that became Jimmy JJ Walker, and that just became Dynamite.
Turns out it wasn't Judge Judy, it was Judge Joe Brown.
Here you go, Dynamite decaf latte.
You thought a black man was a Jewish one this entire time.
It's not impossible.
No. Well, it's not quite possible either.
Why not?
Sight and perception of space.
Oh, those.
Of course, Alex as a bailiff was not entirely, up to the standards, because you would see cases, and then all of a sudden you'd be like,
"No, what the fuck? No, this is no." I was signed up under false pretenses. I thought a bailiff was a male ballerina. I was misled.
What makes it funny is that it works so well. Anyway,
all right. Why don't we take a quick break and dance on to our next segment?
Okay.
All right. Come right back on our 100th episode spectacular.
Should we do like fake celebrity guests?
Oh yeah.
Coming up next, Toby Keith.
Hi.
Folks and fellers, it's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That's Alex.
I'm Alex.
I'm vomiting.
And he's vomiting.
During the break, we did what we've done before on the show. I'm a great host. We were taking Twitter questions, and we will be inserting that into the show as they appear. Right. Because, of course, it is our 100th episode. And pretty soon I'll learn to talk.
Yes. Celebrating 100 years of No More Whoppers.
They got these big chewy pretzels here.
Yeah, 100 years, a century of excellence.
1914. Check it out. World War I starts. Is that right?
Yes.
The Titanic had been sunk for 2 years.
Our great-grandfathers meet each other.
That's right. Yes, they formed the first podcast. Back then it was called Phonograph Circle Jerk. I don't know. It's called a
Phonocast.
Wax cylinder for jerks.
Yes, exactly. A waste of wax.
Yeah. Oh, I think we've got a clip of that right now. Raymond, why don't we roll that?
Okay, great.
Wait, play the No More Whoppers Memories music. I don't have it.
No More Whoppers Memories.
Hey, Grandpa Bartle. Hey, Monsieur Alex. Wow, you're so German. Yes. I love a schnitzel. Isn't it neat us being in Italy? I mean, Europe. It's the same thing, right? Whoa. Talking to each other in a different place. How about that? Yes. No, you're sitting right next to me. Mr. Watson, come here. I want you.
This has been a No More Whoppers memory.
Oh, were they ever so young?
Excuse me.
I guess they were.
Yes.
All right, anyway.
Alex, what do you think about the show that we've done so far?
This show? No More Whoppers?
I mean, the whole scope of it. 100 episodes. What have you come away with so far?
This show has been a great outlet for me. I've been over this in a few episodes, and I think we covered this a little bit in your Depression Fest from a year ago, if you recall.
Sure.
It's like I live in a country that doesn't really recognize that mental health is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
It exists, but people are very reluctant to acknowledge it. If you have a problem, you have to just kind of keep it to yourself until you fling yourself in front of the express train.
Yeah, of course.
And I am the kind of person where I not easily influenced, but like I absorb the people around me. I sort of emulate what's going on around me.
Uh-huh.
I am Jackie Chan. I go into my crane style pose, and then I just beat the crap out of my opponent. I'm a loaf. Thanks.
Very good at absorbing, yeah.
I am. I'm absorbent. I'm a bagel. Right? The most absorbent bagel. But yeah, I don't have a lot of outlet for that kind of thing. I have friends here that I like to go out drinking with and stuff, but even that has its limits. Like, I can't talk to my friends the way that I can, vent on this podcast. This podcast is the best kind of therapy for me.
Yeah, I imagine you talk about very different things.
Because Lord knows, yeah, I do. Now, some of them I do, like I'm completely open with. They know who they are. They're good people.
Yes.
But most of the time, like especially with my Japanese friends, it's very, very superficial. It's very like, hey, I'm the foreigner, LOL.
Yeah.
And
how's the weather today?
Yeah, nothing so substantial.
Right.
But this show, I get to talk to you. Like if I had to keep that thing about getting kicked out of the onsen to myself, I probably would have ended up crying. That's how fucking awful it was. Like, just humiliating on every level.
Sure. Be honest. Did you cry anyway?
No.
Okay.
I did not. Yes. I said no.
Just kidding. You know what? I bet that, when you drink with your foreign buddies like that, your fellow foreigners, excuse me.
Sure.
I feel like to them, it's probably also a good therapy for them.
Yes, I think it is. I mean, I know a lot of them do end up bitching about their wives.
Yes. But I mean, also, just talking about the experience of being a foreigner there, you know.
Yes. Here's another thing. This is sort of off topic, but I don't know if this comes from Japanese culture. I don't know if this comes from living in the city. I don't know if this comes from I don't know where it comes from, but like the overwhelming majority of my friends in Japan are actively cheating on their wives. Like constantly. And I don't mean just Japanese friends. I mean like almost all my Japanese friends, almost all my foreign friends. And I cannot for the life of me figure out, like, is this just a part of the culture? Are you supposed to be doing it?
Huh.
Doesn't anybody find it a little bit fucked up?
Well, now we're getting into something that I can't relate to and can't really comfortably talk about.
Neither can I. I mean, I don't. It strikes me as you're making so many fucking problems for yourself. I don't know.
Yeah, no kidding.
I can't speak on that.
I would imagine, at least for maybe the natives, you know, maybe it's just a case of marrying too young.
I think it's, well, especially in the case of the natives, it is sort of like legalized prostitution is built into the culture. And like,
well, yeah.
And I think that is sort of a gateway to like, oh, I can just fuck anybody? I'll do that then.
Yeah. Plus there's multiple kinds of it. You know,
that's
like
true,
hostess
yes.
clubs, or for example.
Yeah, that's
the sex kind.
That's like the entry level. Like, let's go out after work to this club and pay girls hundreds of dollars to sit next to us semi-naked. And then it just advances from there until, oh, sure, I'll get a massage.
Right.
And then by that point, it's like, oh, I can have one on the side all the time. Well, okay. I don't know. It's...
I do wonder what the problem is with the foreigners, though.
I know. I mean, I don't know.
By the way, take that out of context and turn it into a drop.
Oh yeah, I used to date a girl who, like, I don't know, she's been so, like, I don't want to say brainwashed, but like socialized by Japanese culture to believe that men, oh yeah, of course they're supposed to cheat on their wives. And she's telling me, like, to my face, I don't care if you cheat on me, just don't tell me.
Okay.
Sure. I'm like, okay, isn't that a little fucked up? I really have no plans of doing that. And she's like, no, you can't, just don't tell me about it.
Okay.
You just have to cover it up really well. I don't want to fucking cover up anything.
Jesus Christ.
Living in Japan, perplexing in ways I had not even anticipated.
Yeah.
What were we talking about? Oh, yeah, Raymond, okay, what does the podcast mean for you? This podcast, no more Whoppers in 10.
God damn it. Well, you know, I also started this when I was unemployed. But that's one part of it. The other part of it is that I'd been doing a little podcast with you before. I know it was a thing that you wanted to do.
That's
right. I was
right.
happy to oblige because I know that really, in terms of podcasting, you and I have the better rapport between the two.
I think so. Absolutely. Yes. I used to do a podcast.
You couldn't just do it with some jackass off the street.
I used to do a podcast with human slime. That didn't work out too well. And I ended
and the
up
real
quitting.
Ghostbusters.
Yes, thanks. That's right. He passed away and then became Slimer.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's... I mean, I didn't come to it with a huge number of ideas or anything. For the most part, I left it to you.
Sure.
I don't know if really that... I don't know. Try to think about it in a nice way. I don't know.
Hey!
So yeah, no, not like insulting you. I just meant...
Are you kicking me out of this metaphorical onsen?
No.
All right.
Yes. Yeah, I had to struggle with, dealing with your tattoo.
Oh, no.
That led me to really wonder if I should even do this show.
That's right. I remember when we first started, you came up and you tapped me on the shoulder like, sir.
Yeah.
Gonna have to ask you to leave, sir.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
It's just instinct. But anyway, I've been happy to do it. I mean, it's besides just recording a conversation, it's a nice way to catch up with you.
It is. It's fun. I mean, before it was just, shouting matches on Instant Messenger.
Yeah, and I don't think, we've really had the time to do that lately.
That's
as
right.
As we get older.
Well, but on the other hand, I think now that we can do it from our phones, that sort of makes up for that. Because before it was like, when I was in college,
Little
I had to
bit.
be sitting at my computer at all times to talk to you. And now it's like I can do it on the train or wherever.
Well, a little bit, but I mean,
I can
also,
even do it. I can even do it while I'm getting kicked out of an onsen.
Yes, well, you didn't, did you?
No.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't do it in the middle of the day because you're sleeping. I don't want to I don't want to risk the chance of like waking you up with a bunch of phone buzzes or whatnot.
My
Although
phone
you've
never
done that
buzzes.
to me.
I keep my
multiple
phone
times.
buzz turned off at all times because it
Okay.
annoys the fuck out of me.
Well, you've done that to me several times.
Well, turn your buzz off, Jack Dick.
Well, I know how to fix it. I just haven't done it lately.
And by it, you mean our relationship.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Judge Judy, get in here.
But I think anyway, regardless, the audio conversation with you over the internet phone is still more enjoyable.
It is super fun. It's more fun than texting.
And for some reason, we've gained a following.
Yes, I do. I'm very grateful to the listeners for liking this thing because, as we've stated many times, the original intention was just let's make each other laugh and then release it for other people to hear.
Pretty much, yes.
And I think I don't know, this is going to sound pompous. I think that appeals to people because it is kind of uncommon to see people more or less unguarded in that way. To have a conversation where everything is out on the table. It's just two buddies talking about anything. It's not an interview show where I'm trying to get information out of you. It's not like a podcast about a certain subject, like This Week in Action Movies. It's just two raw souls laid bare to giggle at each other.
Yeah, it's not about video games where we're yelling arguments at each other.
No, it is sometimes about video games.
It is sometimes, but not in the sense that, it's just a couple of jackasses who get drunk on purpose and then yell into a microphone,
Hey, I told you. Never mind.
Yeah, what?
Nothing. No, that's basically what I did with my previous. The first podcast I ever did with that guy was a video game podcast where we would just get drunk and then yell into the microphone. And he would also burp into the microphone.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I got tired of talking about video games. I'm like, can we just do like an all-purpose sort of like general humor show? Okay. With a video game bent. Oh. Mm-hmm. And that led into, No More Whoppers. Eventually.
Well, first it led into the complete breakdown of that thing. And
That's
then
right,
No More
yeah.
Whoppers.
That's right. It took me like 2 or 3 years. I finally realized, that guy's a monster.
Yeah.
And then I'm out the door.
Well, you're slow to learn, but we love you for it.
I sure am.
That's right. Have you learned my name yet?
Mike Sotenga. Am I close?
No.
All right. Well, better luck next week.
It sounds like someone who might have a Twitter question for us.
You're correct. Speaking of those, Remy, why don't we get to some of those?
Yeah.
The first one comes from a Jasmine Maleficent Ray. You can follow her on Twitter at Vitiosuslepos. Vitiosuslepos. Of course, standard spelling on that. She says, what sorts of characters do you want cross-stitched into things, Alex Fraioli? I'm looking for coasters. I don't know the exact dimensions in terms of inches or centimeters. I know they are 18 perler beads by 18 perler beads. And I do have a list of them. But there's basically NES iconography. What's up?
This is about the bar?
Yeah, this is for bar stuff. I've been making coasters out of perler beads, but I'm afraid they might be too slippery after, with condensation. So I'd rather have, like, cloth. I'd have something cross-stitched that you can rest a drink on, and it will absorb the moisture.
They're also going to be too expensive.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, the cost differential on that's going to be a bit steep
it? How
if you
much
keep making them.
Making what?
Coasters. Buying beads.
That shit is dirt cheap.
And then also, commissioning cross-stitching.
Raymond, it's like $1 for a bag of one color. And okay, I have an iron.
Well, I think, but...
What?
I don't know about that.
Maximum, this is going to be $20. And they're original coasters. Now, I don't know how much it costs to have something cross-stitched. Maybe not a lot, maybe a lot. It seems like you need more equipment and or skill for that.
Yes, talent.
That's the word. We got the tools. We got the talent. Oh my God! Wait, I quoted Ernie Hudson to myself the other day. Stay with me.
I don't want to really.
I was at the supermarket. Looking, browsing for lunch, and there was this squid that was wrapped in a little styrofoam tray. And I guess the brand name of the squid is Kono Ika Daisuki, which is literally, I love this squid. So in my head, I'm going, I love this squid! like at the end of Ghostbusters. Anyway.
Right.
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's what we all thought.
All right, Raymond, I think you're better equipped to handle this next question from a Mike Wasson.
Just read it.
I don't think this has ever been covered, and I've been wondering for a while, where is your avatar a photo of? Where is the No More Whoppers Hill? You made that logo, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
Where is that from?
I random Google image searched, I guess, Grassy Hill or whatever it was.
All right,
I found it on someone's photo album, and then I stole it.
All right, I can hear Mike being audibly disappointed right now.
Yep. Thanks, Mike.
The what do you call that with the letters like zooming forward?
What is it? Extrude?
There you go. The extrusion technique there reminds me a lot of Earthbound and the Mother 2 logo, which does the same thing, which I didn't realize until I replayed it recently.
Yeah.
Was that intentional?
No.
Okay.
I mean, it may be super subconsciously intentional, but I can't say I thought, oh, let's do a Mother thing. Alex will love it in 3 years.
What? You called it.
Oh, yeah.
Yes! Yeah, how fucking surprised was I to find a Mother 2 gotcha machine?
More surprised than you should have been, really, but yeah.
Fucking 20-year-old game. Why?
Because they were recently made.
I know, but why?
It was a special promotion they came up with. I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. With the game's re-release on Virtual Console?
No, I think it was before that.
Oh, really?
I think it was just why the hell not sort of thing.
Okay, I'm not complaining. I got my Mr. Saturn. I am making a Mr. Saturn coaster too, by the way.
Okay.
I have a list. I'm doing a P-Wing. I'm doing a Rockman 1-Up. I'm doing a Castlevania Whip power-up upgrade.
Uh-huh.
I'm doing a Visa debit card.
Okay.
Okay, nothing? All right.
Takes a lot of beads.
It does. Probably shouldn't have put my real number on there, but well,
You're doing that one
finished.
You're doing that one in 1080p.
Yes.
1080b?
Beads, yeah, 1080 beads. All right, I think the next two questions are highly skippable.
Okay.
I'm not even going to read them. Okay. This is a great one from a Daniel Fight. You know him from Retronauts. He was a guest on there, right?
Never heard of him.
Oh, man. He writes, No More Whoppers, what is your favorite fish to eat or keep as a pet? I've been eating a lot of supermarket sashimi lately, and it's kind of tough and not as tender and melt in your mouth as the chutoro and otoro are, which are the fatty, different levels of fatty tuna. They're expensive. The otoro is pretty expensive. I've only had it once, but it's just delicious.
Okay. I like to eat salmon, and as a pet, salmon.
Cool. As a pet? I don't know. I've never had a pet fish. I don't see the appeal in pet fish. Like, you can't hug him, you can't take him for a walk, you just look at him.
What if they're really big fish?
At least a snake can kill me.
What if it's like a big bass? Then you could hug that.
Only if I could name it Sega Black Bass.
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, you mean Sega bass fishing?
No, it's an original game idea.
Yeah, okay. No, I think you just... Yeah, okay. Whatever, Alex. Whatever. Before we go on to the next question, I'd like to play a new No More Whoppers memory.
Oh, go for it.
Just, I don't know. I just thought it up, and I got it as I was listening to old episodes. Here we go. No More Whoppers memories. What wonders will you experience next here in America?
A segue.
This has been a No More Whoppers memory.
Was that during Homeland Week?
Yes.
That's awesome. I don't even remember that.
Who does?
Fun. Nobody. Okay. All right. Before we get to some more questions, I want to get to some of my pre-prepared comments and questions.
Okay, pre-prepared content. The PPC here on
Thanks.
Normal Whoppers.
PPG, Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Mike knows what I'm talking about.
Here on NMW.
All right.
Here he is, AF.
Thanks. Hey, I'm Af. Can't spell Fant without me. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I do want to give a quick bar update. I have chosen a location.
Yeah, we knew that much.
And I asked my accountant to be the guarantor because he said he would.
Right.
And then he's like, okay, I just need you to scan a copy of the lease and email it to me. So I did that. And he looked it over. And he calls me back. And he's like, this is a little strict. I don't think I can be your guarantor. So I'm thinking, all right, not a problem. I have another guy, right? Hero's friend, whom I translated that employee manual for. His employee's name is Emmanuel.
Thanks.
I asked this guy. No, I asked Hero, do you think he'll do it? And he was like, you should probably show him the space first. So Hero and me and the guy.
God damn.
We go down. Well, it's a big commitment to be a guarantor. We go down to the location.
Is it really?
Yes, because if I can't pay my rent, it falls on that person to pay for me.
I mean, if you have your shit together, what's the big deal?
Yeah, but it's a business and they're risky.
Anyway, continue.
So we go down there to look at it, and long story short, the guy says it's too old. He says if I want to open there, he'll be the guarantor. But he also says he wouldn't open there personally and that it's too old and that I should try to find a place in better condition. And so I have already paid the deposit at this point, the $4,000 deposit. So I call up the real estate guy. I'm like, hey, you know what? My guarantor took a look at the place. He wasn't too thrilled by it. So I don't even want the money back, but hold on to it. Let's use it as a deposit for another property. If you can just show me another property. Mm-hmm. And the guy's like, no, you're taking this one. And I'm like, the fuck I am. My guarantor doesn't like it.
Right.
Show me another place. And the guy's like, no, you already signed the contract. And I'm like, no, I did not.
Oh, you didn't?
Well, here's the thing. I'm 8 years in Japan. I'm still learning new lessons. I learned recently that in Japan, just writing out your fucking name in block letters is considered a signature.
Okay.
It was my understanding that, like, in Western culture, you write your name in block letters. It is not legally binding until you put your signature on there. Am I right?
Well, I don't know for sure, but
just say that I'm right.
Yes, you are right.
Thanks, dear.
But also, like, I'm not entirely surprised.
Well, I had always seen, like, I thought the Japanese analog to this was you write your name out in kanji, but then it's not complete until you put your personal stamp on it.
Yes, I was thinking of that.
It turns out the personal stamp in Japan is pretty fucking meaningless.
Oh, boy.
Because I had not put my stamp on that document. I had only signed my name, in quotes, in block letters.
Okay.
But they consider that a legally binding signature. So I'm stuck with this location now. I want to stress, I'm keeping it because it is still a perfect size and a perfect location for me. It's just the inside's a little old. It's going to require some fixing up. Okay,
yeah. I mean, if you believe that, and you're confident in it, I don't see the problem, really.
Okay, I know. I think what's at the core of this is that I don't like being taken advantage of.
I understand.
And I kind of I should have actually read the part of the contract where it says, by putting your name here, you're agreeing to all this shit. But I thought that was not finalized until the personal stamp. I'm in this game of being a foreigner in Japan. There are, especially in the world of business, there are people constantly trying to screw you over because you're foreign. And like, I was afraid of that happening. I didn't want that to happen. And I was like, oh fuck, they got me.
Well, do you?
Do I what?
Feel that way?
Kind of. Not especially. I don't know. I feel like this is my fault. I think at the outset I should have asked for somebody who actually speaks intelligible Japanese. I cannot understand a fucking word this guy says. Like, I actually told him outright, like, in text the other day, like, dude, stop calling me. I can't understand your Japanese. Let's talk in text.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did that help? Do you gonna do it?
It helped a lot, yes, because now, like, I can actually read what he's saying. Oh, okay, that's what he means. Because he doesn't talk like a human being. I think I've mentioned this before. He does always talking like this, and it's not very intelligible. You can imagine hearing this in another language. It's pretty fucking impossible to understand. Yeah, imagine that in a foreign language. You want to fucking kill yourself.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Raymond, why don't we handle another question?
So, wait. I just want to know. So you're moving forward with this place.
I am.
And it's hell or high water.
Yes.
All right? Okay.
Well, no, if there's high water, I'm fucked because this place is underground.
Well, also lots of mold.
Yeah, that's true.
I just want to say, I mean, you're probably, no matter who you asked about that place, I mean, it seems inevitable that someone would be like, "Oh yeah, it's too old, man. You shouldn't have done this."
I know.
Even I'm like that to you.
I know. But my accountant was actually trying to be supportive about it. He's like, you know what? If you're stuck with it now, but you got to make the best of it. I'm sure you can turn it into a good place. Just work hard at it, and it'll look fine.
Yeah, man.
And I'm sure he's right. I do want to say though, one thing that frustrates the hell out of me, and we got to take a quick break after this, but talking to Hiro and that guy, my guarantor, they are like professionals in the bar world. Hiro's been a bartender for a long time. He owns his own place. The other guy owns several places across town. They are knowledgeable and experienced and really bad at teaching. Because they do the one thing that pisses me off, which is what teachers do. There's a name for this technique, and it pisses me off because all it does is make the student look like a jackass. They ask you questions to which they know you don't know the answer.
Oh.
So that when you do answer, they're like, "No, you stupid fucking idiot." Mm-hmm. We were having a conversation about this, like, Heroes, like, how much do you think the average customer will pay at a place like this? I'm like, I have no fucking idea. I've never done this before. What do you think? He's like, no, tell me. What do you think? How much? I'm like, I don't know. I have nothing to base this on. I have no point of reference. Like, no, just give me a figure. What do you think? I said, I don't, 5,000 yen. He's like, no, you idiot, not 5,000 yen. Well, then don't fucking ask me. I don't know.
Yes. I agree.
My head vein is throbbing.
I can hear it. Yes.
People don't try to teach that way. Like, I get the point of it. Like, they're trying to get me to start thinking more about things like that. I understand that. There's a way to do that without making me look like a jackass.
Yeah, that is a very asshole teacher thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Raymond,
boy.
Let's do a quick question before we take a quick break.
Okay.
All right, here's one from a Mariko Hosoi. She's written in before. How are you doing for art/decor for the bar, and would you accept donations? I think that's obviously aimed at you.
You know what? I'm noticing all these questions. People are really wondering about this bar. You know, they have not stopped wondering. It's like it's do or die time.
I know. Well, I've been working hard at it. I got a lot of work in yesterday. I will answer Mariko. I never settled this before.
Maribel.
Obviously, she's Japanese Canadian, but I don't know how she is called. I'm going to say M, House of M. I'm good for knickknacks and such, but I might need some like legit decor stuff, like the aforementioned cross-stitched coasters or a framed beautiful thing to hang in the bathroom. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that. I mean, I've got a lot of stuff to spread around. It's really tough to make these decisions until I actually get in there and remodel the place, you know?
Exactly.
I am going to have a framed picture of Ray's face on the back wall.
No, you're not.
Why not?
It's a bit, well, I don't mean to sound derogatory. It's a bit gay.
Oh, come on. All right, fine.
You want it that badly? Hold on. I'll meet you halfway. How about a portrait of Michael Nelson from Mystery Science Theater?
All right, handshake. We're shaking
All
right now. Oh, God, you need some oil.
I know, I'm sorry.
Here's what I am going to do, though. I'm going to, at all times, have on the toilet a real doll dressed up like Luigi.
Okay.
What do you think?
I love it.
Right?
It's got to happen.
I'm sure it will. All right, now let's take a break.
Okay, great. Let's
Raymond,
take a break.
us out.
Let's
us out.
take a break.
I mean, shoot both of us.
Let's take a break. Let's.
All right.
Alex! I've only ever seen her name on the spine, but that's enough. I wanna make her mine. Never heard her voice, never seen her smile, but I'm in love with Susie. Well, she's a poet just like I wanna be. But her passport alone is great poetry, and I'm in love with Saskia. She's got no assonance and she knows what to do with. I am in love with Saskia. She's got two sibilants, no bilabial process. Saskia Hamilton, Saskia Hamilton, yeah, right. Saskia Hamilton, Saskia Hamilton.
Folks, we're back for No More Whoppers, episode 100. My name is Ray. That guy's name is Alex.
Hi.
Alex, I have one more No More Whoppers memory.
What do you
For this
is
segment.
it? What is it?
No More Whoppers memories.
Now, I'd like to share some one-up memories, if you'll indulge me, Raymond.
Yeah, I guess I don't have a choice.
Back in 2000... No, you don't.
This has been a No More Whoppers memory.
If there's
Yeah.
anything
Did you
I'm
like
great
that?
at, it's not giving you a choice.
That's also a little bit meta. It's a memory about memories.
It is, yeah. Hey, I look
yeah.
back, remembered.
Yeah. All right, what is happening in this segment?
Well, that's right, folks. I want to say we're going to try to do 4 segments this week. Raymond, I hope that's all right by you. Again, you don't have a choice.
Great.
Jesus.
I think we're okay.
Are we okay? What time is it there?
It's 11:17 p.m.
Ray, I don't care what time it is.
All right.
It's a book!
This one comes from an Alois at TB_love on Twitter. What will No More Whoppers look like in 5 years' time?
Oh, I know, you
It'll
take
be
it.
2019. More maglev, I guess. Yeah, it's we're gonna move to
Hyperloop.
a maglev delivery
Hyperloop.
system. Hi, yeah, Hyperloop. Hey, also Eneloop will sponsor us.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know. I'm gonna be like, hopefully, still working at the bar, and but if I'm not, maybe I'll move in with Ray in beautiful Burlingame, and we'll try to make this into like a podcast empire. We'll have live shows, live guests, sweepstakes.
Well, I would have wanted that from day one, but you chose to stay in Japan and open a bar.
Oh, I'm sorry, dear.
Yes, dear.
I already fucked up one long distance relationship. I don't want to do it again.
Okay, great.
Great. All right, Raymond, can you... what?
Wait, I have my answer.
Oh, go.
I think in 5 years, this is where we'll be.
Oh, no. We'll be sexy detectives?
No.
Damn it.
No. No, the traditional use of that music.
I don't care!
I'm a loaf. All right. We'll be in court. Is that the idea?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Barnholt, how do you plead?
I am dying. It's not an acceptable plea.
I sort of think you are mistaken somehow.
All right, we've got one here from a Joe Dix. That can't be right. At the Free Cheese. No Whoppers, did you ever have any recurring childhood nightmares? Talking to you.
No, I guess not.
No. I didn't have any specific nightmares, but I would always have, like, at some point in a nightmare, like a dream. I draw a distinction between a bad dream and a nightmare, and there was always a point where a bad dream would, you know how, like, when Silent Hill changes into the other side, like everything is rust covered and dark, like that happens to me when a bad dream turns into a nightmare.
Okay.
Usually what happens is I'm in the same environment I am. Like, let's say, for example, I'm sitting in my middle school cafeteria and everybody's eating lunch and I'm eating lunch. And then suddenly, the lights go out and it's nighttime outside, but I can still see everybody by moonlight. Everybody stops moving and it's completely silent and it's completely terrifying.
Mm. And you've had that before?
Yes, I have. I get that every so often.
Okay. It sounds like you're being tortured by yourself.
A little bit, constantly. Last night, I had a really weird, like, I had really fucking vivid dreams for some reason. Like, I had this weird dream that I was on the International Space Station, and I would go outside the space station every so often, and there would just be, like, a lake, and around the lake, there was a tiger chasing gazelles. And I would, like, float over to them.
I'm listening.
And be like, hey, catch that gazelle. And then go back into the space station like nothing was wrong.
I see.
It was pretty great.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, it was very vivid, though. Surprisingly vivid. Like, I remember a lot of detail.
Well, you know, as we're taking questions from our fans, I thought I'd bring up a topic that's related to fans, not ours.
What's that?
Something that has been bugging me recently on the internet.
What's that?
The people who are like, I just thought I'd be a dick, but I actually love you.
Yeah.
You know these types where they'll start some shit with you, but they'll open it up or just try and buffer it by saying, "Hey, I love your stuff either way, man. But you're being kind of an asshole. You're being kind of a jerk. I don't know about this. You forgot this. Yeah.
Wait, maybe I'm confused. This is people admitting that they're dicks for correcting you?
No, not just correcting. I'm just mean.
Or what? Like trying to bond by insult humor?
That as well.
Okay.
But actually, I'm thinking of someone wrote into Retronauts. We made a comment on Retronauts about the N64 because someone asked the question, why do we hate the N64 so much? I mean, they were being tongue-in-cheek about it. Anyway, and I answered it. I was saying, like, hey, it's just because we say one little flippant comment about a system doesn't mean we hate it so much. And then someone else wrote back in this paragraphs-long Facebook message, I think it was, just like explaining to us all the great things about the N64 and how wrong we were and all that, but still saying like, hey, I just love your show, but hey, you should be aware of all these things that are so great and all these great games. And it's like, yes, we are all aware. That's my entire point.
That's another example of what I talked about a few weeks ago. Like, oh, this person obviously isn't married, doesn't have a job, doesn't have any responsibilities outside of defending video games on the internet.
Yeah,
clearly there are no other pressing matters in this person's life. Like, they have a carefree existence, and so they're using their time to defend the N64. Right. Don't be that guy.
I saw someone else on Twitter bugging Jeremy Parrish for, making a joke about something. I don't know. He was like, oh, this sign has the word white in it. Wouldn't it be funny if it was just not full of trailer parks or something? Anyway, it was a silly joke from Jeremy. Whatever. But then the person on Twitter was like, now say the same thing, but change it to this with black and ask yourself, would that be tweeted as well? And Jeremy's just like, no, because see, Jeremy explains a little quip.
Yeah.
And the guy writes back again saying, it's just a weird double standard is all. Love the Retronauts, peace.
Jesus Christ.
So that especially set me off about this. Like, God, people love doing that, don't they? It's like,
I'm human slime. No offense. Peace out.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck you.
I really need to tell you how stupid you are, but God, I can't get enough of you. What do you think about that?
I don't get that either. Yeah, I listen to a ton of comedy podcasts, and comedians complain about this constantly. Like fans who just insist on correcting them, but then always ending with, I love your stuff so much. Well, then maybe fucking make an attempt to understand what's happening there.
It is basically a form of heckling.
It is, yes.
People who think they're being great and contributing something, but really, no, you're just being the same old jerk as the rest of them, really. Yeah, comedians, I'm sure, get that more than enough.
Oh, yeah. I forget who it was. She was on Never Not Funny at one point. I forget who she was. A comedian, like, almost reduced to tears in the airport one time because a fan came up trying to bond through insult humor and just started saying horrible, mean things about her to her face. Like,
right.
What is wrong with people? Like, that's that's a person, right?
Yeah, no,
like,
man.
You can't just go up to somebody,
insult, man.
You can't just go up to a person you don't know and start saying shit to their face.
Yeah,
it's like that guy I might have mentioned a couple weeks ago. My friend's coworker who decides to get to know somebody by opening with "Hey faggot."
Oh, yep.
Like
that all-star. Yeah,
you're talking to a human being.
Yeah,
could you not do that?
You are actually an adult.
Yeah,
speaking to other adults.
Pretend to understand social interaction.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's like you live 15 years of your life in a frat house. I guess that'll happen.
Yes. Anyway, recurring nightmares.
Yes, that's one of them. You were talking about that woman in the insult calling.
Yes.
I'm distinctly reminded of... I would look on the internet. This was like 97 or 98. Just looking at like web pages about George Carlin, and there was a George Carlin site. It wasn't official, I don't think, but there was like a comment section or a guest book, and like half of the comments were all like guys going, "Hey, you son of a bitch, when are you coming to Texas?" Like they were talking to George Carlin, but also being mean to him, as I guess they would think George Carlin's act is really like. So I'm like, oh my god.
Well, the worst part is they're going to be waiting a while for an answer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right? Quite a while.
Yeah.
By now, yes. Yeah. I don't think he really took the time to reply.
Oh boy, no.
But same sort of thing. It's just like.
Speaking of nerd like dissection, I yesterday accidentally went to a website which is one of like the most egregious things I can possibly envision, which is people nitpicking continuity errors in TV shows.
Oh, you mean TV tropes?
Yeah,
or different.
And I accidentally clicked on an article. I think it's like that. It's like continuity error in this episode of Friends. In this angle, in this shot, Phoebe has a necklace, and then when it turns to this camera, the necklace is gone. But when it goes back to the other camera, the necklace is back.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a shit? It's like that kind of like that. Okay, that is a continuity error, and that kind of thing happens. But that's like, to me, that's like have a website like
on a 2-bit TV show.
On a 2-bit TV show. Well, one of the most successful TV shows of all time. But making a list of continuity errors on TV is the same thing to me as making a list of like birds that have hatched. Like going outside and finding a bird's nest. Guys, I'm here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. There's a robin's nest right here, and an egg just cracked, and a bird came out. Add it to the list. No, why? It happens all the fucking time. What?
I've got it. Here's what we do. We publish the field guide to continuity errors.
I like that.
And people can go out in the world.
Okay.
They can look for these continuity errors, mark them down on a checklist, maybe perhaps make a fun game out of it. Friendly competition.
Sure.
Take out your binoculars, have a nice day at the park looking for continuity errors. It'd be great. $29.99.
Okay. Hey, this guy's bracelet is blue, now it's yellow. I've got bingo.
Yes. I've got Blammo to my own fucking face.
Blammo. Oh, my rib. Damn it, Raymond.
It's 2.
You've almost got bingo.
I'm...
All right. Let's tackle another question real quick.
All right.
Oh, this one. We got another one from Joe Dix. Do you want to give him a second one or move on?
Shit.
Choke on it, Joe. This one comes from a Tobin. Say, does Alex have a controller cleaning or napkin strategy for the bar, especially if he's going to have any finger food? Wow, these just keep coming.
These people are fascinated. They really want you to open the damn bar already.
Anyway, Tobin's Spirit Guide. I just insist that players wash their, wipe their hands with napkins. I will have napkins, and really, it's Japanese common politeness and cleanliness to do that anyway. I mean, when I was at Genesis, nobody ever touched a controller with greasy hands. Everybody knew to wipe them off.
Yeah.
Also, everybody gets a warm towel when they come in, and they keep that with them, and you just kind of dab your fingers on it every so often.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's not America.
No, yeah, that's the main thing I have to keep explaining to, like, my parents and relatives on Facebook. Like, you know, what are you going to do when someone breaks a pool cue? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yes.
You have no idea what I'm doing, do you? You have no idea what this is. What are you going to do if bikers come to town? Are you serious with that shit? Like, this is not this is not Roadhouse.
Right. But it's like I mentioned on the show before. If you open this bar in America, your clientele would be far, far worse.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You wouldn't want to open it.
Yeah.
Because you know the type of people that would come in there.
I'm actually counting on the shyness of the typical Japanese otaku to not come around. Yeah. Like, I've talked to a bunch of, like, regular people who are super excited for it, and I want them to come around.
Yeah.
I don't want, I mean, nothing wrong with otaku. I'm saying I don't want, like, antisocial, nitpicking people to come around, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. You might say you've always relied on the shyness of strangers.
Thank you. Raymond, I've got one here.
Alcoholic.
I'm an alcoholic. I forgot to mention Tobin, of course, at Gyrfall, Gyrfal. This one's comes from an Alex R at ALIXSAR. No more whoppers. Do either of you have a favorite episode, one that stands out from the rest somehow? I can't remember any episodes.
Of what?
No more whoppers.
Beg your pardon?
Chris Doucette at Dr. Shrugs writes, what are your favorite kinds of pasta? Does that count as a question?
That seems like one we should have skipped.
All right, I'll just skip it. Do you have an answer for the favorite episode one?
No, not really. Right. Just the ones wherever we laughed the most.
Okay, Alex Bennett's. This one kind of sucks. Would you rather have ears for feet or feet for ears?
By the way, I was joking about the pasta one.
I didn't hear what you said.
No, I mean, I didn't 100% mean we should skip it.
That's an easy one. Ravioli, stuffed with cheese.
All right.
Or tortellini. Tortellini's good. Or gnocchi. Basically anything that has something inside of it.
Sure. I love SpaghettiOs with sliced franks.
That's
Moving
not real.
on.
No. Lisa Frank writes, no. This one comes from an Alex R.
Sliced Lisa Frank.
Another one from Alex R. Favorite beer? I'm a big fan of the Sapporo. Just because it's easy to drink and it's inexpensive. If you're talking like a luxury beer, maybe Yebisu. There's a premium Yebisu that's pretty good.
Yep.
I like Japanese beer.
Is what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Yes, me too.
I'm not a big fan of the Asahi Super Dry for some reason. I don't know why. It's a little too. Yeah, it's a little too dry. So I end up pouring it on myself in slow motion, like from overhead, like I'm some kind of swimsuit model. Doesn't work.
Nope. Not at all. Are we waiting for my answer?
Yes.
I also prefer Japanese beer. Probably Kirin.
Do we qualify as otaku?
I guess so.
Japanophiles.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, I fucking live here. That counts for something, right?
Sure. Certainly you do.
I cosplayed several times.
I don't know about me.
Shut that guy up. Cut his microphone.
I cosplayed several.
Thank you. No. Why do you keep turning it back on?
I also don't eat Pocky, so I don't think I really count too much of the time.
Good for fucking you, ass fuck.
And I don't buy those Neptunia games, so that also counts, I think.
No. You know what? Speaking of beer, let me introduce one. I have here, this is probably the cheapest swill you can get in Japan. I bought a 6-pack for 650 yen. That should say something.
All right.
This is 7-Eleven brand. I'm sorry, 7 and I Holdings brand.
Yes, of course. Thank you.
Suntory, the brew. Fake beer. Surely, as some kind of a gag, says premium on the can.
Well, of course.
It's basically the cheapest beer-flavored alcohol drink you can buy.
Uh-huh.
And I'm about to enjoy one on the show. Oh.
Well, stupid question.
It's
Half
like
stupid.
Garbage.
But
What's up?
It is alcoholic, yes.
Yeah, 5% alcohol.
Okay. Because they do make plenty of non-alcoholic beer.
Oh, they do,
That
yes.
is also fake.
And I don't understand those either.
I don't know. Got to get those kids started somehow.
No, I mean, I know the function of it. It's like, I want to appear social at this event where all my coworkers are drinking, but I don't want to drink.
Right.
But then it's like, if you have something beer flavored, like, I don't know, if it was me.
Water.
How about fucking tea or water? If it was me, if I had something beer flavored, like the next sip, I would be like, oh fuck, I want to get a real beer.
Yeah, exactly. It's quite odd, but I guess there's a market for it.
I guess. Idiots.
I don't know. Do you think it's more for women?
It's
Do you think
possible.
they're trying to target it towards women?
I don't know.
Or just a little bit too dainty.
I
Drink a
don't
fully
know.
alcoholic drink.
What is that voice?
A pixie.
Okay, great. Welcome to the land of fake beer. All right, Raymond, we've got one here from a QM Koiwai. That's at QM Koiwai, Koiwai. What kind of fragrance would a Nomo Low cologne or perfume have? Congrats on 100th, and thanks for all the laughs, guys.
Well, first of all, it's not a question, so we'll have to pass it up.
What? No, it's that. What
Well,
kind of?
No, it ended. It didn't end in a question.
Oh, that
so.
that nullifies the entire tweet.
Yep.
Okay, I do have an answer anyway, though, and that is the smell of a brand new video game manual when you open it up and take a deep breath.
Ah, yes. Okay.
That paper smell. That's my favorite. I was like the day that we bought Final Fantasy 3/6 when I was a kid, I was sitting in the back of the car, like drinking in the manual, like hyperventilating in the back, just, oh yeah, like the whole ride home. Is that weird? Anybody?
Yes.
All right. Oh god, I gotta stop these questions. We got more than enough here.
Yes! Hold on. My answer is I think it would smell a lot like
Dragon Quest poetry. Probably.
What's that? What's the design on that beer can? Is it just like plain, like everything else labeled at 7-Eleven?
No. It's the classic fake beer can design. There's the Nodogoshi brand does this as well. It looks like a clear glass with beer in it. Like it's gold 80% of the way up, and then like there's white foam drawn on over the top of it.
Wow. Slow clap.
I know.
To that
Yeah.
one.
Pretty great. And pretty awful.
Yeah.
Oh, gross. All right, Raymond, before we go on to the next question or segment.
Squegment.
Before we move on to William Wegman and his hilarious dogs, I've got a neat thing to talk about. I went to a Korean karaoke bar with my accountant.
Was this in Korea?
No.
Right.
But imagine my surprise when my accountant started speaking fluent Korean to the guy.
Wow, this guy is full of surprises.
I know. I didn't know that he spoke Korean.
He knows gangsters. He speaks Korean.
I know. Yeah, he says he often gets mistaken for Yakuza.
Oh. Does he?
Yeah. And he wonders why. And I'm like, I don't know. And then he says something kind of odd, which was, well, I guess I am a little. So I'm like, all right,
Wait,
sure.
Yeah,
I did not delve into that. I did not probe.
What?
Like, I just left it. I'm like, oh, we're here. Let's go sing some songs.
Beg your pardon?
He's like, he's one of the nicest guys though. He's I mean, to me, he's super nice.
It's like he trails off. Oh, I guess I killed someone.
Yeah. I never did find the body. Well, I'm gonna have a beer. But no, we went to this cool Korean karaoke place owned by a Korean guy who married a Japanese lady. They're kind of a cute couple.
Forbidden love.
Yes. I don't know. It was neat to me. I felt kind of what's the word?
Mushy?
It was nice to be in a Korean establishment in a time when there are like neo-Nazi anti-Korean protests in Tokyo. You know, it's like,
yeah,
because I think the guy, the owner, was actually pleasantly surprised to have a fellow foreigner in the bar.
Sure.
And so we bonded on that a little bit. Also, our Japanese is about the same level.
Good.
So that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
And you're both white.
Yes. What?
No, I guess not.
Long story short, my accountant and I ended up singing a very drunken duet of honesty. Such a lonely word.
Okay. Did they deal mostly in Korean songs, or is it just usual?
No, but they
Japanese?
did have some. On modern karaoke boxes, like sets, machines, transformers, you can get Japanese. Of course, you fucking can, Alex. You can get Chinese songs. You can get Korean songs. You can get Vietnamese songs. I mean, they've got options for everything. Because, I mean, these
why
days,
did you say that disparagingly?
Because of course you can get Japanese songs. I was running through the list of Asian countries that I know, and I started with the one that I live in.
Right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. You've named them all.
Check it out. Chinatown. Shit.
They got nothing.
I've been duped.
Nothing comes up for Panda Express either.
Damn it, Droopy.
I search for FUD. Nothing comes up either. What the hell?
All right, let's. You know what? Let's take a quick.
Me, bon you,
Raymond.
What's up?
Bon me. Why don't we take a quick break and come back with some more questions and some fanf?
All right.
Great.
Just playing to the choir.
It's our 100th episode spectacular.
Yes, it is.
Stick around.
I will.
Or pay the price.
It was a game she used to. It was the same, she likes it. Maybe it'll be fine. Girl with calculator's counting time. World is anticipation, the dark. She plays too long to be. Shot with a look of sadness, then she takes a trip along.
All right, it's our XXL 100 episode spectacular. It's No More Whoppers. It's Ray.
Welcome.
And it's Alex.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Alex. I'm the goofy one. He's the teen heartthrob.
Yes. And together we're Beat Cops.
What do we do every week? Well, it's right in the title. Rand, we've got one here.
Wait,
What?
no. Start over. No, I'm kidding.
Raymond, we've got one here from a Devourer of Time at Devourer of Time. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Boy, this is familiar. Does he
It's
mean
like people
personally?
can only think of the same couple of cliched questions.
I know. What is up with that? Let's skip over that one.
Folks, let me just say something.
Say something.
You got to look deep within yourself and find the one question that speaks not only to us, but to you. What do you think is the one thing that will really connect with all of us, both parties here? You know what I'm saying? So you need to take that time and really think about it and come back to us and blow us away. That's all I'm saying.
Reach deep within your butt.
Yes. Continue.
That's what I'm saying. All right. Here's one from a Nuke the Stars at Nuke the Stars. If you could secretly delete one drop from the other guy's soundboard, what would it be?
Oh, fuck. Just one?
I'm scared to answer this question because if I tell you, then you're going to just lean on that drop for forever.
Right. Well, I think that's what the plan of that question was.
Well, I'm not letting Mr. Nuke, control and coerce us into doing his bidding.
Well, I'll just go ahead and say the Duke Nukem one. Please get rid of it.
Oh, I don't think that's on my current board actually.
Okay, well, just erase it from your computer and the internet.
Oh, that's not going to happen.
Please.
I'm not going to put it on my board right now. I am going to do a recreation of it. I'm very excited for Duke Nukem Forever. There you go. No?
No! Let me say it again. Kill Alex!
Alex. Another one from Daniel Fight. What is the fastest you have ever traveled in a car? Seems like a question for an 8-year-old, but we are going to field it anyway.
That's from an 8-year-old to a police officer visiting in the class that day.
Wait, follow-up question. How many colors do you know? I don't know the answer to that. When my family went to Germany a few years ago, Jesus, more like 12, 13 years ago at this point. When we went to Germany, we traveled on the Autobahn. I think my dad cranked it up pretty high there to a lot of kilometers per hour. That's all I know.
I don't know. I think I broke 80 once on a road trip, family road trip or something.
Personally, I know
those long stretches.
Personally, I know I've done 90 on the highway at one point, but I don't think any higher than that.
Yeah. I don't live in a place where you can really stretch her out and, open her up on the highway, really.
Yeah.
Also, I drive a friggin' go-kart for a car.
Oh, cool.
So,
watch out for banana peels.
Literally, Alex.
Oh.
Although I would like to.
Let's do a PSA on fake power-ups.
All right. Wait, what? Why?
I mean, it's easy to spot because I got the upside-down question mark.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yes.
There we go. All right, you get Luigi on there. Every day, 500 teens die as a result of fake power-ups.
I'm gonna win.
I get thanks. And then Wario just comes in, shoves him out of the frame.
Yeah, of course.
All right. Raymond, let's, Aaron Smith at Covered in Moons. What are your favorite hundreds? I'm going to say 500 because my lucky number's 5. What's up?
Oh, I'm not entirely getting the question.
I don't think there is a real question.
Wait, no. 100 Swords, the Sega game.
There you go.
That's a good
100
one.
Swords, sure. 100. I like to play 10% of 1,000 Arms. That's a good one.
Sure. I like 100 Grand Bar.
Oh, those are great.
Those can
yes.
Be good. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you can't go wrong with $100.
That's right. That's a good one. Yeah.
I know it's just a standard thing to say, but you know what? It's reliable. It's there. How could you not?
It's legal tender for all debts. Check it out. Public and private.
I know. Yeah. It's so versatile.
That's versatility. Yes. That's American versatility.
Yeah.
Okay.
This country wouldn't be anywhere without it.
Here's one from a Matt W. at drum_killer. Did you two think that you would make 100 shows? Not a chance.
A little bit of a chance.
Okay. His follow-up question, what do you want for your birthday? I could use a Sega Genesis.
Ooh, mine's coming up.
Oh, that's right. What do you want?
Surface Pro 3.
Okay. Let me just jot that down here.
With the type cover.
Ooh. I've got a budget here, man.
Well, do you love me or not? Well, look, number 2 on my list was a Tesla Model S. So, I mean, a lot more money.
Fuck!
What's that, snitches and bitches?
Yes, thank you. I kept that around from FanFun last week. I guess I still have it. I forgot what it was. It just says Jonathan on it.
Snooch to the nooch.
All right, thanks, Snoochie. Okay, here's a third tweet. I think the love tweets are great. How do you guys feel about them? Thank you for the laughs. I don't even know what that means, so let's skip it. Oh, live tweets. He corrects himself in the next tweet. Asterisk live. Thanks, the Matt W.
It's like, what podcast are you thinking of? What podcast is putting out love tweets?
I don't know.
Probably Good Job Brain or some shit.
Yeah.
They fucking love being happy.
Here's one from Gustav at Goblin_Butler. What is your favorite holiday or tradition? Well, I'm going to say Easter or sacrificing a virgin.
They go so well together, really.
They do. Christmas. I'm all about Christmas. That's my favorite one.
I'm a big fan of Thanksgiving or wiping.
Oh, all right. Thanksgiving's good. You don't do Thanksgiving dinner though, do you?
I was lying. I was just trying to not say Christmas. So I would have said Christmas, but you beat me to it.
New Year's, I think, is the most depressing one.
Yeah.
Just because, like, when it's over, okay, you get to drink a lot and hang out with your friends, and then you wake up and it's like, oh, I've got to go back to work now for like the next 3 months.
Yeah, exactly.
Until I get more time off.
I'm insanely indifferent about Thanksgiving.
Really?
Yeah.
It's fun.
I mean, I don't really care. What can I say?
Again, it's all about the family aspect for me. If I can spend Thanksgiving with my family, I love it. If I happen to be in Japan, it just passes by and I don't care.
Well, I'm not Italian, so I don't have that.
I will usually FaceTime with my family on big holidays, so I do look forward to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this. It's like Skype, but I can see their faces.
I understand, yes.
We use the internet to do it.
Oh, we can go video right here, too, you know.
Let's not.
Okay.
That's for the contest winner.
Okay.
All right.
I have a question here from RDBAAA. Why don't you go video sometimes? Could have used the Skype one there instead.
Oh, sorry. Too late?
You're fucked!
Are we going to do fan fun at any point?
We've got one here from an @Jimmy Pardo.
Pay the fucking shut up!
Yes, we are going to do fan. This is our final question. It comes once again from the magnanimous Daniel Fight at Fight Club. That's FEITCLUB. Trade secret time. How many people download a typical episode of No More Whoppers? I don't know. I would have to open up the Libsyn right now, and I don't want to risk slowing down Audacity.
No.
Let's
don't
just
do
say
that.
Anywhere between 100 and 100,000.
Here. Okay, sure. Here's
What
the
were you gonna
correct
say?
answer.
What?
More than your little podcast will ever have. Ha
Hey!
ha 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 ha.
I'm Alex.
That was Alex
Hey.
saying that. It wasn't me.
I enjoy listening to his award-winning show, Fight Night. Right? Yes, okay. Yes, it's 45 minutes of him eating a pizza and playing Mario Galaxy. I know. I still like it.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sorry, Mario 3D World.
Yeah, okay.
Mario 3D Galaxy World.
Yeah, boy, that game has pushed me to my edge. Like, I'm done. I think I'm done with it.
Really? Have you not completed it?
I made it to... Well, here's the thing. I told you this before. Like, I'm playing every level. I'm not moving on until I get all 3 star coins and the top of the flagpole on every level. Mm-hmm. And I'm doing that, and I finally made it to World Flower 12, which is a boss rush of 6 bosses. And, like, it takes a long time to get to the end of it, and I'm not able to finish it, and pretty much every time I fling my arms up and yell, fuck this game.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I'm realizing you can solo pretty much all of the game up to that point, but you need somebody to help you with that fight. You need a second player or something. Like there's no way to do it under the time limit.
Yeah. You gotta play the cards you're dealt.
I think it's because one of my least favorite video game memories as a kid was bosses with time limits, specifically Dracula at the end of Castlevania 3. I could get to him like all the time, but I would always run out of time before I could kill him. And so now it's like, fuck, I want to fight the boss slowly at my leisure.
Sounds like you're not playing with Power.
I am now. Folks, I got a subscription to Nintendo Power.
Got some bad news for you.
What's up?
That subscription's not going to work.
I'll take my answer off the air.
Drop dead.
Oof, ouch.
So are we going to do fan fun here or what?
Shut your butt. That does it for fan questions. Thank you guys very much. And now, yes, we are going to do FANF. FANF. All right. Folks, it's our special 100th episode version of FANF. We have got donors, 4 of them. Raymond, we're going to start with the most generous of them. He is a Charles Shelton. Mm-hmm. That is a French name.
Yes.
Raymond, if you could put some time on the clock. Raymond, whenever you're ready, I'll go.
Well, I took about 9 minutes getting ready, so I hope this 10th one really counts, okay? Here we go. Go.
All right, thank you, Charles Shelton, a.k.a. Chuck Shell. I don't think he likes that name because I've never heard him refer to himself that way, even though I've tried to push it on him.
I wouldn't.
Hey, who's doing this? You or me? Get off the stage, old man.
Time's ticking.
Oh, okay. Purpose. Special donation to celebrate the No Mo 100th episode. If you could hold this donation until you record your 100th episode, that would be great. Thanks for all the hours of enjoyment. Drop request.
Ray, I don't care what time it is. Just pick up the damn phone, okay?
All right. Charles Shelton, of course, is a staunch No Mo supporter. He's attended both of the No Mo meetups in the burg of Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania. He's certainly into what they call Transformers. Folks, these are robots that, get this, transform into other things. I'm talking cars. I'm talking dinosaurs. Maybe a boombox, right? What's that guy's name? Robert Soundwave? Sure. You can see them in theaters. They're in the new movie. It's called Transformers for the Marky Marketing. Go check it out. Charles, he's in it. He's a giant. He's a Stegosaurus Dinobot. I've told you that before. We appreciate his enthusiasm for Transformers and for No More Whoppers. That's right. You can also listen to his Transformers podcast, which I believe is called Transmissions. That's with a capital T and a capital M, if I'm remembering correctly. My rib again. I'm okay. Charles, thank you for all your efforts. And thanks for donating to 10 and 10. Did you know that? Did you know that he donated to 10 and 10?
No.
Let's play his drop again slower. All right. That's a clip of him from the next Transformers movie.
I see
what time it
is. Speaking of the next Transformers movie, I was listening. They did a live episode of the James Bond podcast, and I forget who it was. I forget if it was. I think it was Matt Myra did an impression of. He goes, "This is my impression of Marky Mark," and it was just this. Is that a Transformer? That bowled me over. That's that's Alex humor.
Yep, many things bowl you over.
Shut up. All right, we've got another one from a Stephen McKinney. Raymond,
all right, Mark McKinney from the Kids in the Hall. Great to see him support the show.
No.
For episode 100. All right, Alex, go ahead and go.
All right, Stephen McKinney, thank you so much. Purpose. Air circulation. Awesome. That's right. As Ray mentioned, he's from the Kids in the Hall. Right? Who else we got? Dave Foley. Bruce McCullough.
Scott Thompson.
Scott Thompson, that's right. And then the last one. Damn it! Who's
we'll never know.
No, wait. Yeah, Mark, Bruce, Scott, Dave.
Norman.
No. This is killing. Man, damn it! I was the biggest Kids in the Hall fan. Who is the Bruce? Oh, Kevin McDonald. Jesus Christ! How could I forget Kevin McDonald? He was in Lilo and Stitch.
Right.
Remember? Okay.
Yes.
Raymond, our last two donations for this, our 100th episode, come from recurring donors. They donate monthly. Hey, listener, why not give that a try?
Well, I could, but you see, I have a lot of commitments at home.
Not
so
you.
I have to pay the bills and
Raymond, no. You're part of the team. You're Team Nomowo.
You're part of the team. Yeah, great.
All right, I need you right now to say go so I can thank David Kelly.
Go.
All right, David, this one's for you.
Fuck Kickstarter.
Thanks for your continued support every month.
Hey.
We need you on Nomowo, on our side.
It's for Vito.
Nice. Goes down smooth, David.
Well, you got to work on your timing, Alex.
I'm sorry. We got one last one here from a Kevin Mayo, also recurring. Raymond, if you could give me the go.
All right, Kevin McDonald from the Kids in the Hall. Great to see him come out and support us for episode 100.
Right.
Great. And go.
What else is there to be said about... All right.
Predictability.
Milkman, Paperboy, and Even TV.
Even TV. Yeah.
Thanks. All right, thank you guys for donating. Raymond, we've also got Facebook likes for our 100th episode.
Holy
I hope you
frick.
are ready for these.
Do we have 100 of them like I was hoping?
We do have 100 of them.
Cool.
No, wait.
All right, well then...
Hold up. Wait, I miscounted. We have 7 of them.
Fuck.
I'm sorry.
Your abacus is off.
Raymond, I am good to go. If you could give me the go for these Facebook likes.
Yep, go. It's 100 episodes. Let's do it.
Retronauts donor Jeremy Parishbacker Acker.
What?
Pretty sure he's the alter ego of Spider-Man 2099, Pedro Weber.
What?
Remember, because he was Latino.
No, I don't remember.
He was Latino. The Japanese term for two small rugs, Matt W. Sometimes Rob puts on some talons and wings and demands you call him Griffin Reiner. Celebrity babies, where are they now? This week, Ryan Lindbergh. I keep his hashes in a James Hearn. And what happened to Maggie Gyllenhaal's cash? Turns out that Jake spends her money freely. All right. Thanks, everybody, so much for liking the Facebook page. 100 episodes of disrespect. Oh, man.
Or whenever we introduce Facebook likes.
Yeah, that's right.
Whenever that
I'm
was.
sweating. Oh, good times.
Sweating to the oldies?
Yes. 1, 2, and 4.
Yep. Nice to see Facebook likes back to form there.
Good, yes. Fun to do.
And fun for you.
That's right. Like all the fast foods. Well, Raymond, we've come to the end of this long, strange journey of ours. 100 episodes of No Mo Whoppers in the can.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
Soon, I'm going to give it to you in the can. Any final parting words after
Just
these?
like this Prince Albert.
Our thank you. 100 episodes.
Final words.
Yes.
In my final thought.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody, for really immediately liking the show. Ever since I told people about it, people were on it. Now, granted, no one in my immediate circle of friends has ever listened to it, but that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you, the people, faceless people on the internet.
I do.
Who take the time.
I do find that odd that you seem to be very close with a lot of different people. You're running in different circles here, different kinds of video game conversations. I'm surprised that not more of them listen to it. And my theory is that, yes, all of your friends listened to, 20 seconds of it, and they just heard, "Fuck Kickstarter!" And they just like, oh, well, this isn't for me.
Yeah, specifically in slow motion.
Yeah, and then just sort of went back to being your friend without having to listen to your podcast.
I don't even think they get that far.
Okay, I know. I think some of them do.
I don't know. It happens, though. I mean,
I think people know that you put out a good product.
But it's like people know about it, and that's good enough for them.
Okay.
And I'm the same way. You just tend to not listen to people's own things that are in that are in the same realm of creation.
I see.
I think this was discussed on maybe Never Not Funny. I think.
Oh yeah,
one of them. I don't know. I forget which guest or whoever. But they were like, "Yeah, you're a comic. You don't watch a lot of stand up. You're already a stand up."
I guess that's true. I know, but
I don't know. It's a natural inclination.
I feel like it's good to expose yourself to as many different kinds of media as possible, especially when it's within your own.
There's different kinds of tea.
Right? There's green tea, there's black tea, etc. I mean, I am influenced by podcasts. I only wanted to do one because I loved listening to them. Right?
Yeah, but a lot of the people that I know
are too cool for school?
Previously worked with, we're already doing podcasts as part of our jobs.
Okay.
And maybe not entirely because they enjoyed it. So maybe they just don't care.
That strikes me as plausible. Like, you're in this industry where everybody has to be on a podcast for the job. It's like, well, why do I want to listen to another one when I go home? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, it's Ray's podcast. He probably just keeps talking about video games. And they get enough of that.
Certainly you and I are different. We are kind of comedy nerds, so we'll go ahead and poke around and subscribe to a bunch of different podcasts. And I do like some of the other ones that people I know make or have made.
Sure.
I enjoy those a bit.
Right.
That's just because, I don't know, I'm just tuned differently.
Right.
I have the time for it. It's what I like. It's a medium I enjoy, and so on and so forth.
I've talked about it last week, I think. I want to put together that blog post of, I wanted to make it about podcasts that my favorite comedians have appeared on. I think I'm just going to make it a podcast that Paul F. Tompkins has appeared on. Because he is
probably how it's going to be.
He is my number one guest on any show because he has this like chameleon-like ability to adapt to any host and be funny. Mm-hmm. And that's enviable to me. Like he can sit down with fucking anybody and just instantly go into making them laugh and making himself laugh. I think that's why I like him so much. Is that what
you're saying? We should try and get him.
I would like to. Yes.
All right, that would have been a good episode 100.
Right, PFT on NMW.
Yes.
I think the reason I like him so much is that he and I are very, I want to say selfish in the sense that we are equal parts trying to make the audience laugh, but just as much trying to crack ourselves up. And he does that constantly.
Yeah.
I will put this down better, long form, in a blog post. Right?
All right. Well, we can't wait to not read it.
Shut up. Conversely, Jimmy Pardo is my favorite host. Not as good as a guest, but as far as hosts go, he fills that role very well. That's what I'm going to say. I'm sweating here. It's getting really warm.
All right.
Could you please let go?
Did you have your own final words, or were you just coattailing on mine?
I did want to say thank you guys for listening. It's been 2 crazy years and 100 crazy episodes, and we hope to keep more of them coming.
Yeah, and 8 crazy nights.
That's right.
So, yeah.
2 wild and crazy guys, quite literally.
How else can we put it, really? So, yes, thank you once again.
Good for fucking you, ass fuck.
And, of course, you can go to our website, nomorewhoppers.com. There you can find our donate button. Give us some money. And in return, Alex will turn that dollar amount into seconds devoted to you.
That's right.
Basically.
I'm going to commit your name to history books.
Yes.
Right?
You're going to storm the Library of Congress.
That's right.
Run in there.
That's right.
With a pen.
That's right.
To start marking shit up.
I'm going to run inside. I'm going to shout, hold everything. A librarian is going to go, shh. I'm going to walk over. I'm going to bust out the Constitution. It's actually a treasure map. And then you and me and the donor are going to go find buried treasure. Also,
I see, yes.
Also, Nicolas Cage is there.
Mm-hmm. Also a Transformer.
That's right, yes. Also Charles Shelton.
Oh, I was waiting for you to do the Marky Mark thing.
Oh, sorry. Is that a Transformer?
Nah. All right. You can also go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Why are you laughing so hard at that?
Because it's funny that he would say Transformer because they don't really use it in the movie, I don't think. And how would he know what a Transformer is or looks like at the begining of the film? That's what makes me laugh.
I think that's the conceit of the movie.
Like the opening 5 seconds, he sees one. He's like, is that a Transformer?
No, I'm telling you, I think that's what the movie's kind of about.
Is it? What is it?
That people know what Transformers are.
What are we talking about?
Watch the trailer. I think that exact line is in the trailer even, so. Or rather, it's a Transformer.
I'm talking about Grown Ups 2.
I'm talking about Problem Child 2. Can they get along? Facebook.com/NoMoreWhoppers. Like our page, and Alex will also recognize you on the show. Your name specifically.
Yes.
Yeah. What else is there to say? I'm going to switch things up a bit. I'm going to mention Twitter next. Twitter, No More Whoppers. Find us on there. You can find our goofiness and find out when episodes go up.
This is highly irregular.
We also have personal Twitters. Alex is PITOHUE.
Stop it!
Ray, I don't care what time it is.
No.
22.
No.
1983.
420 blazing. That's me. No, I am Patui. PITOHUI. Also, Patui.org is a blog that I do, but I haven't written anything recently, but I might soon, so check it out.
Keep those bookmarks booked.
Thanks. Yeah, there is a cancellation fee.
On Twitter, I'm RDBAAA.
Check him
3
out
A's.
for wry observations about Miiverse or other kinds of gamers.
I haven't done that.
It basically, your Twitter account does bear a striking similarity to like Overnerds. It's pretty much look at this awful nerd.
That's not true.
90% look at this awful nerd.
That's not true.
I think that's pretty true.
I think you should retract your statements, sir.
I dare you to tweet something positive in the next 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Fine.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I did it.
10. What? God damn it! I guess you do love iced coffee. All right. You proved me wrong. Well done, sir.
Fuck you.
Hey.
We're on iTunes. Be nice to us on iTunes. We're listed there, and that means what you can do is you can give us reviews. Positive reviews. Really, it doesn't have to be about normal Whoppers. I guess it helps. I don't know if they moderate that thing that much.
It could be about, I don't know, iced coffee.
900 stars, please. Just take 100 and times it by 9.
Oh, maybe that's my favorite 100.
Yeah, right. And what else? Alex, do you have anything else to plug?
I don't. I'm opening a video game bar in Nagoya, Japan, slated to open August 1st. If you're in town, come on by.
It's called Uncle Al's Barapalooza. Stop on by.
Yes, it is.
Tons of draft beers.
It's called Alplebee's.
Alpo.
It's called TGI Fraioli's.
Uh-huh. I think I was trying to be more original.
Oh.
Right there. You know what I mean?
It's called Outback Shakehouse. It's a Denny's.
I'm also on a show called Retronauts. Please listen to that. It's about old video games. Can you believe it?
That's a great show.
In fact, you probably got here from Retronauts, so what do I need to tell you? Retronauts.com, of course. And I also make a magazine about old games. Who knew? Scroll.vg. Still trying to do some work on that last one there. But hey, also there's the Scroll Garage sale. Go buy some stuff that I really need to get out of the house. Thank you. Alex, anything else?
Your futon is on there?
Yep.
Wow.
I painted Mario on it, so it's game related.
Oh, Etsy.
All right.
Nothing else from me, folks. You can catch me at various chapels doing weddings next week.
Great.
Come on down.
Well,
Come
Alex,
on in from out of town. What's up?
It's been fun. It's been a great 100 episodes.
It has. Here's to 100% failure.
Clink.
I meant 100 more.
Clink.
Thanks. Colonel Clink?
Yes.
Just assuming he's full. Damn it!
Fuck off.
That's No More Whoppers in a nutshell. Thank you for listening.
Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week, I think. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show. We record the real episode 100.
I need to think of one for this guy, and I can't tell you his name because I'll spoil it, so you gotta give me a second here.
Oh, fuck. You won't tell me the name?
Fine. James Hearn. James Hearn. What the fuck can you do with James Hearn? All right, no, I got it. That was quick.
Oh, that's a stinger. Please.
That's fine. What? 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 Kickstarter! What? This is my presentation. This is my presentation. What? This is my presentation. This is my presentation. What? This is my presentation. This is my presentation. No. Don't. I know, but now it's like... No. Now it's like... No. Now it's like... Hey, I'm just trying to be... Alex! Are you swap note... Are you swap note... Are you swap note... Swap note... Are you swap note to inventory my Dragon Quest poetry? Are you swap note... I'm Alex.
Do you mind if I eat my sandwiches?
I would eat them. I would eat them.
You have been warned.
Dear Nikki. Dear Nikki. Dear Nikki. Do go on. Dear Nikki. Dear Nikki. Dear Nikki. Do go on. Transform. 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 Oh! That's my full fucking address.